Hi friends! Today we're going to be looking at two Hobonichi planners and comparing them. One is Hobonichi Techo Cousin and the other one is the original size, and both planners are the new planners for the year 2024 and they both are in English edition. And I wanted to compare the two in case some of you guys are still trying to decide between the two versions. As the new year is approaching, we're all trying to get our lives together, and one of my resolutions for the new year is going to be trying to stay more organized, and I think that a good planner is a key to staying organized, and that's why this year I decided to go with Hobonichi, as this planner is widely regarded as one of the best planners out there. And I was trying to decide between the two sizes, cousin and original. I really like to have a little bit more space to write in, so I ended up deciding on the cousin, and my boyfriend decided to get the original, and so we have both of them right here, so that way we can take a look at them and compare the two. So let's go ahead and open them. And so we bought these planners at the stationery store in New York City, and the original was $35 and the cousin was $60, in case you're wondering about the price. So this little booklet was included. It's super cute. Here, if you wanted to take a closer look. All right. And so here we have the original Hobonichi Techo 2024 in English, and it is A6 size. It is about 105 by 148 millimeters and 4.1 by 5.8 inches. It has a January start. So the first page is the calendar for the year. And also they have 2023 here as well. So on the packaging, it says that it does start in January. However, it does have a section for December 2023. And then January. So this is a monthly section. And then we have a daily. So when you go to the dailies, that's when it starts in January. Okay, so as you can see, you have a whole day here, and then blank pages. I think it's cool to decorate with stickers or doodle on them and make a little sketches in case you want to visualize your ideas. And this side you can use to organize your day. And here on the bottom you have quotes, like this one says, break everything down into manageable parts. So these are the daily ones, and as you can see, each month has its own color. And it ends in December, and then you have some blank pages. Let's see what we have in the back here. A bunch of blank pages, and then after that we have timetable for recurring hourly schedule for each day of the week. And then next we have favorites. This is a great place to list rankings for movies, books, restaurants, events, games, and much more on a sliding scale of 5 stars. Okay, that's interesting. My 100. Make a list of up to 100 entries for anything you want. Things to accomplish this year, books you've read, movies you've seen, snacks you've tried, shops you want to visit. It's up to you. An interview with myself. So this is kind of helpful for goal setting. The one thing I'm determined to do in 2024 is, the one thing I won't do this year is. So this is fun. And they even have some recipes. These look like desserts. Caring for your eyes. Good daily habits for the care of your eyes. Very cool. Check your vision. Very, very interesting. Words to remember. Phrases you wouldn't want to forget. You can write them down here. 365 days check off sheet. Looking back at the year 2024. There's some tips. And the address book and personal notes. So this is it for our original size Hobonichi, and you can see kind of the size compared to my hand if you need the idea of what it looks like size-wise. Now let's go ahead and open the cousin. Oops. I am so bad at opening things. Every time I open my mail, it always looks like this. It's never pretty. All right, so this one has the same little booklet inside. And that's what it looks like in terms of size comparing to the original. As you can see here. Thickness is a little bit thicker, very similar, but the size difference is definitely there. So the Hobonichi Techo 2024 cousin, it is A5 size, and it is roughly 148 by 210 millimeters and 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches. It also starts in January, and now let's open it up and see if there's any differences between these two. And here it is in my hands for the size reference. Okay. So right off the bat, I can tell you one difference is that the cover is a bit thicker on this one. Not a giant difference, but it is there. So first page, you see the 2024 year at a glance, and then you have 2023 and 2025. This one starts in January. And here in the monthly section, they do give you a December 2023. And then we go to the January 2024. So these are the monthlies. Here is December 2024, however, it doesn't stop there. They give you January 2025, February, and March. So after the monthlies, we go into weeklies. So this is something that cousin version has that the original doesn't, is the weekly section. So it gives you each day in like this long format and grid. And this is, I believe these are like timestamps. So it starts at 5 a.m., 6, 7, and so on, and it goes all the way up to 4 a.m. So this can be very useful to write down your chores or things you need to do at a certain time during the day. And this way you can see the schedule for the week ahead at a glance. You can see, you know, all the appointments and all the things you need to do during the week. And then the colors that they use here are exactly the same as the original. So the weeklies end in December/January 2025, and there's like 2 blank pages here. And then we start the dailies. As you can see, this one is a much larger size, so it has a lot of space for you to use. This page is blank, and it will fit more of your doodles or stickers or decorations or whatever you want to use this page for. And this one is the gridded page, and it has exactly the same quote as I read in the original one. Break everything down into manageable parts. So I assume that all the quotes are exactly the same. Okay, so this is my first time looking at the Hobonichis, and I am discovering now here with you in real time that actually this blank page was kind of a one-off, and when you go on to the next days, it's only a gridded page and there's no blank pages. Yeah, for each day you only get one gridded page. Okay, but let's see the start of the new month. Okay, so that's what it is. At the start of the month, you get the blank page, and then the gridded pages after. Let's see. Okay, so we figured it out. So blank page at the beginning of the month and gridded pages for each day. So then let's skip over to the end. These pages are very thin, and these planners are known for their amazing quality paper, and I haven't tried writing on it yet. I'm kind of excited to try it. It feels really good. It feels very silky, I want to say, and very soft to touch, but definitely like sturdy. But the pages do kind of stick together, and you have to like really separate them. So the last day is December 31st. And then we get these blank pages. Then we have a timetable. We have a graph paper, favorites, exactly like the one in the original, my 100, an interview with myself, the same thing we saw in the original, seasonal sweets to make at home. So the dessert recipes are the same, 365 days check-off sheet, tips for using this planner, gifts, addresses, and personal notes. Okay, so it is pretty similar. There's really not much differences in terms of these two other than really the size. And let's see. So similarly, you do not get a blank page for every day. You only get this blank page in the beginning of the month, and then you get gridded pages for each day. All right, so what's the other difference that I noticed? The last day for both of them is December 31st. So what is the major difference? I guess the major difference is that you do not get the weekly overview here. Let's compare them. So you get the calendar 2024, 2023, and 2025. So this is pretty much the same. Then next we have monthly overview. Let's see. You have the same here, only this one starts in January 2024. This one starts in December 2023. This ends in March 2025. This ends in December 2024. Then the next page is a month at a glance, and we have the same here. This goes all the way up to March 2025, and in this one it goes up until March 2025. So this is the same. Then we have our gridded blank pages, which we don't have on this one. We go straight to the weekly. And here you go straight to the daily. You get your blank page and your gridded page. So there's no weekly overview here in the original size. So after you flip through the weeklies, that's when you get to your blank gridded page and you start your daily, which looks exactly the same. So yeah, this is the only big difference I would say between the two, is that the original size does not have a weekly section. I guess if I was trying to decide between these two, first thing I would consider is the size. Like, what size would suit me better? If you're the type of person that likes to carry their planners with them inside the handbag, maybe the smaller size would be better. However, if you don't mind carrying around something this size, and it is quite a bit heavier than this one, but if you don't mind that, the next thing I would consider is the weekly layout. If having a page of week at a glance is important to you, if you want to see your week ahead and that helps you with being productive and visualizing your week, then I would go with this one, obviously, because this one doesn't have the weekly page. However, if you mostly use monthlies and dailies, let's say instead of looking at your week at a glance, you prefer to look at your month at a glance, and then you go straight to your daily and you can just look at your day, then I would go with this one. Also, another thing I wanted to show you guys is while I was at the store, I picked up these super cute pens. They're like pastel color, very cute. Okay, so I tried them in the store, but I haven't tried it at home yet. So let me try this one. So this is what they look like. The lighting is not the best right now. Today is kind of a gloomy day. However, hope that you can see that these are like super pretty pastel colors. Actually, the colors look exactly like what this little part, like it's dead on. Yeah, it's exactly that color. This is so cool. I really, really like these pens. Can't wait to start using them, and I highly recommend. They're super, super cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to someone out there who's trying to maybe decide between these two planners for 2024. And I'm super excited to try these. I've heard so many good things about Hobonichi, and I honestly can't wait, and I hope that it will be life-changing for me and it will help me get more organized. And I wish the same for you. I wish that all the goals that you set for yourself in the year 2024 come true, and that the next year is gonna be better for all of us. And I really hope that 2024 will bring peace and happiness to everyone. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. Bye bye.